Hey fam, this is Ron Bell, pastor of the Arise Church. Listen, I want to thank a lot of you all for sending me your recipes for smoothies. Got a lot of interesting responses. I posted the other day that I tried a ginger, kale, and beets smoothie, and it did not go well. So this is your Monday morning recap, but I also wanted to try one of the recipes that was sent to me for a smoothie. And so the person sent try an apple, ginger, honey, almond milk, spinach, and here's the part where I was like, yes sir, yes ma'am, I'm gonna try it. Some Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna try today an apple, ginger, spinach, Brussels sprout, honey, and almond milk smoothie. Y'all pray for me. But listen, while I'm getting this together, this is still your Monday morning minute. And this Sunday at Arise, we talked about the importance of forgiveness. We looked at the text, Exodus 33 and 17. It's right here. So we checked out Exodus 33 and 17, and that's the standoff between God and Moses, right? God is upset because the children of Israel have been super disobedient, right? Moses was up on the mountain, trying to get the Ten Commandments, and they down there, making golden calves and worshiping all kinds of stuff. And so they come out, Moses comes down, and he finds the children of Israel worshiping the golden calf, and Moses goes crazy. But then God says, that he's not going to go with them into the promised land. And there is this standoff between God and Moses. God tells Moses, I'm not going with these people. And Moses tells God, if you don't go, the people won't go. And that's what unforgiveness is like, right? Unforgiveness keeps you stuck. It keeps you stuck in between your promise and your pain. Unforgiveness keeps you in that place where all you do is remember what happened. You're unable to grow past unforgiveness. And so what God is calling us to is to forgive, because when we forgive, we're able to let go. We're able to grow to whatever God would have us to be. When we don't forgive, when we stay in this place of unforgiveness, we stay stuck. And so God is calling us to move from that place of desert to that place of promise. But we can only get there if we forgive. And so in addition to forgiveness, in addition to becoming unstuck, the other thing that happens when we learn how to forgive is we change seats. So if you look at the text, what you'll find is that when we don't forgive, it's because we're in this place of judgment. So we think we got to be the judge. We think we're in charge of the outcome. We think, if we don't hold the person to exactly what happened, nothing will ever change, right? So we become the judge. When the reality is we need just as much forgiveness as the person who harmed us. I mean, let's tell the truth. All of us have sinned and fell short of the glory of God. And so all of us need forgiveness. And so one of the important reasons for us to forgive is because we need forgiveness ourselves. In fact, Jesus talks about this when he gives us the Lord's Prayer, where he tells us that as we forgive others, so God forgives us. And so one of the reasons that we need to forgive is because it changes our seat from this place of being the judge to now recognizing that we're just co-defendants, that we are equally in need of God's grace and God's mercy. And so that's what forgiveness does. And then lastly, forgiveness is sweet, right? Forgiveness is sweet. Forgiveness is so sweet, right? It's hard to hold on to unforgiveness, to walk around with all that bitter and all that anger and all that frustration. When we learn how to forgive, then we're able to really move into the sweetness of what God would have for us. So listen, I'm going to take this smoothie, I'm going to add this milk and some ice, and let you know how it goes. And with the magic of video, here we go. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. This is apple, honey, ginger, lettuce, and Brussels sprout. It should be interesting. But before I drink this, what I want to say, man, is that, Christ came into the earth so that we can move the weight of unforgiveness, the weight of sin, the pressure of needing to be the judge from us to him. In fact, Christ shows us the example when he's even on the cross. Christ says, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgiveness is an important part of being a Christian. It's an important part of living a Christ-like life. It's learning and knowing how to forgive. It gets you unstuck. It moves you from that place of pain to now the place of promise. It changes your seat. It moves you from this judgmental place of being the judge to finding out you were co-defendant and needed that same grace and mercy. And then lastly, forgiveness is sweet. You don't have to hold on to the bitterness and anger that you've been carrying. You can forgive and move on. So here we go. Bottoms up. Okay. Wow. So send me your recipe for a smoothie, and I will make it next Monday for our Monday morning recap. And tune in again this Monday. Make sure you share this video. Somebody in your feed needs to begin to forgive. I love you. I thank God for you. And you can join us every single week at the Arise Church, 2200 Boehner Boulevard, Wilmington, Delaware, 12 noon. We are going in. We continue this series on the case for Christ. You don't want to miss it. God is doing some awesome things in the house. And so, bottoms up. I'll see you next week.